This looks like you dipped it in a swamp. I don't like it.
What? You uncultured hack!
My friend Kyle and I decided to take our obsession with Payday 2 skins to its logical conclusion and ranked every single one on a tier list.
Which is over 400 skins.
The criteria is as follows, going from most to least important. The aesthetics, obviously. How good does the skin look?
The rarity, which can affect perceived value. Does a skin look better or worse than its category would suggest?
The gun that it's on in the first place. If the skin looks great, but it's on a fairly weak gun, that may affect your willingness to even use it.
And finally, the name. This won't ever cause a skin to change tiers by itself, but within the same tier, a nice name or a clever reference can elevate some skins above others.
Each tier is assigned a point value, from 5 for S tier and absolutely nothing for F tier. We'll use these to calculate the average score for each safe to determine which one is the best. There's also some things that we're not going to take into account. Rare skins in higher come with pre-applied attachments. These won't affect the ranking since you can freely mod them like the lower tiers. The exception is obviously the early legendaries, which cannot be modified, therefore the stats cannot be ignored, for better or worse.
If a weapon attachment was released after a skin for the same weapon, the textures and decals may not be applied properly. If a weapon looks worse as a result of this, it's not the fault of the original skin and won't be taken into account. However, if the new attachments accidentally make the skin look better, we will give some credit.
Oh my god.
Some weapon models were also updated after a skin's release, which can also cause elements of the skin to break. We'll try to be lenient when this happens, but it must be taken into account since there's no way to go back to the old model without modifying the game.
Some guns or entire collections due to licensing issues are straight up unobtainium. This tier list assumes that we're in the golden age of Payday 2 skins and everything is able to be dropped, besides the completely overkill safe. Because of that, I must admit that for the sake of this video, I am using a skin unlocker. I do not condone this, but it's the only way I can preview every single skin in the game. With all that said, get ready for the most autistic and pointlessly heated series of Payday 2 videos ever. Here's 3,000 heists per minute. This is a common skin, but unlike most common skins, this one has a lot of detail in it. This is a pixelated version of Crime. You can see all the little blips and all like the way the city is sectioned off. The purple though. I mean, the purple's nice, so I think the colors are good, personally. All the skins are D tier, Giga Chad. No. Yes, most people are saying like the average I say is like an A or a B. I'd put this at A personally. This is really good for a common.
It is a little bit colorless now that I'm looking at it. Like it's got the purple highlights, the rest is mostly black and white. But yeah, like it blows a lot of other commons out of the water. I'd say yeah, high B, low A.
That's very good. This is the wave snake. This is from the Bodhi safe. Well, is what I would expect from a common. This is what you should normally expect. Color's kind of nice though. The pattern on the foregrip, it's okay. I'd say probably C is probably safe enough for this one.
It's a nice shade of blue. The texturing on the foregrip is nice enough to differentiate it from like just base weapon colors, and same with the sort of blue tint on the metal.
Not bad, but it is only C tier. Everyone's saying C, yeah. The Velox, this is D. You can borderline make this with weapon colors. There's like a minor digital camo, but this is boring.
You have to zoom in to see it, honestly.
Yeah.
Jivy actually kind of alluded to it. Pepperball looking. Orange furniture like that usually denotes non-lethal, which I don't think is really the right look.
Oh, there's also a warning symbol on it too, which feels a bit appropriate.
Oh, yeah.
And basically, here's what I mean by you could easily recreate this with a weapon color. Look, I made the Velox. If a skin can be recreated with a weapon color, would that make it F tier actually? Because that just completely like makes it worse, you know?
I feel like the Velox sneaks into D tier just in the fact that it does have that warning sticker on the foregrip. It does have that very slight digital camo on the receiver and on the metal. It still has uniqueness, but barely. I think it gets D tier. Like, it's not offensive, you know?
Okay.
Because there's some in F tier that deserve F tier.
This is a very solid common. It's not on the same level as 3,000 heists per minute, but it's a very nice shade of blue, and the blue trim is very tasteful. It's not too over the top, which makes it fit its common status, but it's a very nice common.
I'm willing to say that's B tier.
It's my colors too.
It absolutely is. Like, that's exactly your colors.
Yeah. And everyone's saying, yeah, like B tier, yes.
This, I think, is like the gold standard for what a common should look like. Like, it's simple, but it's got enough uniqueness to it that you can't just recreate that with a weapon color. It's got a bit of uniqueness to itself.
I don't want to let my biases sway this too much, though, but this is a very, very good beat. I let go of the skin. Where'd Where is it? Oh no! Where'd it go? Fuck!
No!
Oh, here, I found it. Okay.
I was waiting for that to happen.
Okay.
I can't believe it happened in like the first 4.
Pardon me, for some reason the game did not give me a mint condition one. It just pulled a battle-worn one from my inventory, so do not take into account the fact that it's battle-worn. Just please ignore that. Even so, it's not even really that great of a skin. It's pretty plain. It's just sort of a silvery pixel thing. It's like a step up from a weapon color, though, is what I would expect from a common. It's nothing great, though.
The cylinder is sort of a chrome silver. The frame is gray digital camo.
It's not bad, but I'd say high D.
Put it above the Velox.
At least the digital camo is visible. Why do I have a well-used one? Okay, this one, the damage isn't even that visible, so we can ignore that. I think at one point this one was nice, but you could just recreate this with weapon colors now. There's a subtle pattern on the cylinder.
It's really subtle.
And the weapon color is kind of a big sin, though, so I'd say I'd probably put it like above pixel then. This one, I have a soft spot for. It's nothing amazing, but I like using this on an HE judge because it feels very thematic. And if you look at the cylinder, each one is numbered. You can see 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. I think that's pretty cute. Dynamite is cringe. Come on. Small stars are cute. Yeah.
The cylinder is really detailed. Looks like a bundle of dynamite. It's got a fuse on the barrel. That's awesome. Not on the level of 3,000 heists per minute, but I think it's better than Peacekeeper Blue at the same time. Below 3,000 heists?
I think, yeah, all those extra details actually put it a slight tier above. I think that's purple haze on the Thanatos. This one sucks.
As far as I can see, it is purple just on the magazine and butt pad. Yeah.
No, just
and the bipod.
Bipod and grip. This is what I would consider to be F tier, people. This is garbage. We don't need to say anything else about it.
You can recreate this with weapon colors, but why would you even want to?
Fuck this skin. First F tier. This is also, like, you could recreate this with weapon colors. This is barely a step up from Purple Haze. This one's also pretty bad. There's a bit of detailing here, but it's only on the side that you're not gonna see. Slightly baby shit color.
No, yeah, like, it's not even a nice shade of green. Like, the other 2 Greed skins, by the way, there are 3 skins in this game named Greed. They have, like, a metallic green to them almost.
I put it above Purple Haze, but it sucks. Rattler. You could recreate this with weapon colors, I'm pretty sure. Pretty close. I think this one's really boring, though. I'd give this one like a D tier or something.
Ultimately, the chain skins, especially the chains commons and uncommons, all have a theme of just like being camouflage, but unfortunately, that's kind of boring.
I think there's a good spot for it. This is F. All you get is this fucking sticker here.
Again, this is the Duke theme. They're all kind of the same World War II green, but they don't look good.
It looks like your colds. Puke green. Hoplite. The belts are a nice touch. It's not too bad.
It's kind of keeping with the Wick theming of draps with a sort of carbon fiber chrome look.
So I'd say the belts on this thing kind of do save it from being you could recreate this with a weapon color.
Yeah, it moves it up to D. Even keeping in mind the fact that it is, part of a series where this is the aesthetic. The aesthetic isn't that interesting.
Bloodshed. This one's broken in. God damn it. The strike at some point got a texture update, and as such, all the skins on it broke. You can see how the texture on the sights and the backplate do not line up, and that single-handedly makes every single strike skin worse. Like, this alone, I think, would have been like maybe a C, but I think because of this ugly-ass anomaly, this is like a D tier skin now.
I'm still willing to give it a C just because I like the sort of blood-streaked aesthetics. Like, if we put it at D, we're kind of saying it's on the same level as the Hoplite, and I personally think this one has a lot better detailing. And it's not as bad on commons like this. Like, once you start getting into the really intricate ones, like some of the rare and epic strike skins, it gets really bad.
Okay, so that's low C. This is the Den Mother. This is boring. The splinter camo on the sling is really cool, but
same with the metallic sort of red on the barrel, but
you can make a weapon color out of this. I wouldn't rank this one too high. Ooh,
that's a good way to put it, Master Chief. It could be more.
I don't know. I would say this is like a high D.
I'll agree with high D.
I dropped it again. Fuck. Oh no, where'd it go?
Oh, this one's gonna be even harder to find.
Oh god, where is it? I can't control F this shit, man. We gotta keep this ball rolling. If we find the Den Mother again, that's D tier.
Okay.
Finished, reduced to atoms.
I've got it on the Google Doc, don't worry. We come across Den Mother again, we'll know where to put it.
This is the Lazarus Arms. This one is boring. This is F tier. You can make this skin, basically. You'd honestly be better off running this stock below Purple Haze. That's bad. Whatever really grinds my gears with this damn thing is that it's called Blueprint, but it's red. Where's the blueprint? It's a very minor thing. Like, I'd say that this is probably like a B tier skin, though just the name is stupid.
I'd honestly say it's an A tier skin.
A tier? Okay.
But I'll let you knock it down to B if you want for the name, because you seem very passionate about that.
True, yeah, that's a good idea, yeah. Below Peacekeeper Blue. You think you saw the Den Mother, scroll all the way to the bottom, middle left side.
Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
there it is.
6,
I found
7,
it. Found
8 from the bottom.
This is D, right? High D?
That was D, yeah.
Yes, this one is the Soft Flake. This is a very pretty common. This is from the Christmas safe, and it's, you know, it's nice and shiny. The blue is very pleasant. The Snowflake pattern is very nice.
I don't like most of the Christmas commons, but Soft Flake looks really, really good.
Trash? Come on, cat. The cost's about to get iced. Base.
Heyo.
Hey.
High B.
Yeah, high B.
Above Peacekeeper.
Okay, I nearly missed the Insomnia. F.
It's just not good.
It looks better than Lazarus Arms. It's better than Purple Haze, but that's as far as I'm going.
YouTube dark mode.
YouTube. You're sorry you like that one? No, you can make this with fucking weapon colors. It's so boring. I don't like this one.
You can make it with weapon colors, and even then, it's so unbelievably subtle. You're viewing it from the left side of the view model. You're not going to see it in gameplay, even.
Gurkha. This has a bit of gloss to it, right? I'd say this one's a bit better than the Rattler, not by much, though. It's not really pretty, though, to be honest.
I do like the OD green on the grips. Like, it does set it apart, kind of, from the camo on the slide. It does have enough detailing, I think.
High D, I'd give this one. I'll give it points for the sheen, but it's not like a C, I'd say.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not a nice enough color combination for it to be a C tier, you know what I mean? It's not quite puke green, but it's just more like a poop green, I'd say.
Horsepower.
Yeah, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Again, it's well used. Ignore the condition. But yeah, like the receiver's quite shiny, and the detailing on the grips is pretty cool. The patterns are pretty cool.
To be honest.
B tier, yeah, I can agree with that. Survivor, I want to say. Ignoring the fact that the textures look kind of bad right now, I think that's just like the fault of the game because some skins are get kind of fucked over, honestly. I'd say this was actually pretty good. I like the black.
I love it.
And the colors really contrast really nicely with it on the receiver. It's got a nice like rebellious vibe. This is almost like got the text is backwards on the other side though, but we're not going to see that in gameplay. But this is kind of giving Sydney a little bit.
I really like the tape on the stock as well. Like, it really gives that post-apocalyptic vibe. Hot take maybe? Survivor could be a rare, and I would not have a problem with it.
It's a common that doesn't feel like a common, and that's huge points. I'd say that's like A tier.
I'll call it A.
Mr. Beast texture, don't ruin this for me, please.
No, it's already an A. We've already dropped it. You can't change our mind anymore.
Puncture shot for the Rheinfeld. This is a really awesome looking common, I think, but it's on the Rheinfeld, which is one of the worst shotguns in the game. It's been power crept into oblivion. There's no reason to use this thing anymore. Now, this is Discord light mode.
It's not as big a problem on the Rheinfeld because as power crept as the Rheinfeld is, it's still usable, but there will be some examples later where the skins would definitely be a rank higher, if not for the fact that they were on a gun that just can't be used effectively.
I'm honestly putting ahead of Dynamite, actually.
I'll agree with that. Like, as much as the Rheinfeld sucks, the puncture shot could make me want to use it.
Oh, great. We got our first goat skin.
Despite the name, goat skins typically are not the goat.
I hate the matte finish on this. This is too matte. The color schemes make me want to puke. This is literally cum white, piss yellow, and shit brown.
Also, they misspelled hooves. I just noticed that now. Yeah, that's
into the shadow realm. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. We got the road rash from the biker safe. It's okay. The front end looks good. The other half looks really boring, but you're gonna mostly see the front end in game, so I think that's okay, right?
Front half looks bitchin'.
Yeah, this is not a bad comment. I'd give this one a healthy B, personally. I would put it slightly above the horsepower. Last Canet, that's a cool ass name. Boring.
Acknowledging that it is a Wix skin, and all the Wix skins have a theme, and that scheme is black and chrome. Black and chrome is still fucking boring.
Yeah, and the belts, though, that were on the hoplite, they're in a less visible spot.
Oh, shoot, I didn't even notice it had belts.
Low D. Okay, next one, we have Cloaker Gold. This one's cool. I like this one. This is like a nice reference to the Prison Nightmare. Unfortunately, most of the detail is on the stock, but I do quite like the general color scheme. I'm sure you'd like it, Kyle, because it's like toxic and stuff like that.
I don't use the Raven a lot, but this is still a really nice one nevertheless.
And there's also a nice gloss to it as well.
It looks great.
Yeah.
That helps it a lot. Gives it some depth, some texture.
Yeah, the only thing I would say that would make it better, though, if this stock pattern was on the front end, then this would be like an A tier skin. But I think as is, this is another healthy B. It's definitely better than the Road Rash. Okay, this is the Key West. This is given Den Mother right here.
It's bad. Like, okay, granted, the red sling is something. It's cool, but if you put the
tactical aluminum body, you lose it.
Yeah, and you just get black with slightly gold.
This is a Wix skin. and the funny thing is the Relic already has a Wix skin, which we might see later. The black and gold is premium, yeah, but there's not enough of it, though. If the gold was on the magazine, on the bolt, and the barrel, then I'd say that this one would be like a C, but as is, I'm thinking this is like low D, high F.
If it wasn't so similar to to the other incredible rattlesnake skin, it could maybe get a D, but for me, like, the fact that there's nothing going for this over the Prussian, you'd never use this.
Yeah.
An F.
This is like rubbing shoulders with the Insomnia and the Purple Haze easily. It's kind of cool, but it's just so dingy, you know? The texturing is really impressive, I'll give it that.
The Reptilian Sting looks a lot better on the
wooden body
alternate stock.
Okay, that definitely moves it up a piece. I'd say I give that like a C.
I'll agree with C.
Low C. Golden Flakes. This looks like shit. There is so much aliasing, it hurts.
And even the wooden body doesn't make it any better. It's just...
It makes it look worse. Me, after I drink Goldschlager and need to shit, piss stains. This looks like really old chocolate. GPU artifact. It's like you put a gun inside a toilet. Dude, everyone's ganging up on this thing. Yeah, this is bad.
Maybe if it wasn't everywhere. Yeah, like if it was just on the metal and it was like a tasteful wood stock, like that might look okay.
This is F tier. I'd say this is barely a step up from Golden Hoofs. The best condition I got, unfortunately, is well-used Fire Pixel, and sadly, but...
It's okay. It doesn't look much better, Mint. I hate Fire Pixel.
I personally actually like the pixel pattern on the barrel. I actually think this is okay.
I don't.
Alpha says, eh. The dark and blue and orange goes so well. The pattern looks nice, but the colors just don't work for the kind of gun it is. It could be better. Can we compromise on a low C for this one?
We can compromise on a high D. I really hate Fire Pixel.
The colors make it more interesting than anything in D, personally.
I will not put Fire Pixel above Gurkha. I would rather use Gurkha than Fire Pixel. That's me. Green Sig looks better. We got one.
This is what we're talking about. Like, because Kyle and I be getting discussions over skins, though, but normally over legendaries. I never once thought we would be comparing the Gurkha to the Fire Pixel. We still gotta keep the ball rolling, though. Like, this spot is contentious.
I'll put a question mark next to Fire Pixel for now. Common skin glazers are a whole battlefield.
The Zeal. So this is a reference to the Zeal team. I'm not feeling this one. This one's kind of boring.
It is better than stock. It's at least got a consistent aesthetic. They made the green furniture this really dark, like graphite gray. They made the rest of it a nice digital camo. I like it. I've always really hated how unprofessional the Queen's Wrath looks, like with the Picatinny rails literally hose clamped on.
Yeah.
This kind of touches it up a bit for me.
Okay. I would honestly say it's like a low C to high D, this one.
Worse than Fire Pixel, eh?
Yes.
No!
I have a Fire Pixel Defender. It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
This feels appropriate to me. High D next to the Gurkha.
It would
I put the Gurkha on top.
If Fire Pixel was to the right of the Gurkha.
We are gonna tear each other's head off over Fire Pixel, for God's sake. No, I'm the streamer.
Fine, Fire Pixel can stay where it is.
Riot? This feels like a rare.
This could be a rare. This is awesome.
The lower quality actually works well with this, but the colors are good. Parental advisory. You got an evil smiling face. You got ACAB, kill. This is an incredible skin. This is an amazing common. I would put this at like A tier.
Solid A.
It's rubbing shoulders with the 3,000 heists per minute.
Easily. The Predator is such a bad shotgun, but the skins on the Predator make me want to use it.
The smile is cute. Yeah, it is very cute, actually.
It is.
Janissary, F. Right next to Insomnia, I can go. I've never once thought about any Plains Rider skin because I hate using bows in this game.
Blood Drenched from Slaughter. Our biases are definitely showing on this one because neither of us are going to rank bow skins highly.
I don't know, the blood's kind of neat, but it's barely visible. Low D at best.
We have to give it a pass, I feel, just because it's very hard, I think, to make a bow look unique without just making it one vibrant color.
Arctic
At
Plains.
least the splatters are something.
Oh, fuck me. This is bad. Ew. What the fuck? What safe is this from?
That's a Sputnik.
This Sputnik is crashing into the fucking ground. That's horrible. Like, the fucking, like, straps, like, there's no differentiation. You can see it on, like, the Blood Drenched. There's, like, differences with the grip here and these straps here. On the Arctic Plains, there's no separation. It's just fill bucket. This is terrible. Hell, throw down a fucking G.
That one's bad. That's really bad.
Get a Z tier. The lowest tier so far, because it did give me a very visceral reaction. Any dog-eat-dog lovers in the chat?
So I've got a bit of a story for this one, and I shouldn't because it's a really bland skin. I mentioned Phann and I were talking about this list earlier. We were talking about, you know, how there's going to be controversy over commons that we had no idea about before, and I said, yeah, oh, get ready for the dog-eat-dog discourse. And Phann was like, what the fuck is dog-eat-dog? I'm like, oh, it's the common skin for the pistol crossbow from the Sydney safe. And immediately was like, I hope I'm not right about that, because I shouldn't know this much about skins.
This is like... F. It's not vibrant enough, and the plaid is not visible. This is like actually F, honestly.
I think it's D just because it does have the plaid. And again, we do have to cut it a bit of slack because plaid in various colors is the Sydney Safe aesthetic. They all have that same unified aesthetic. So if there was going to be a pistol crossbow skin in the Sydney Safe, it was going to look like this.
I guess. Only one step up from Blood
doesn't look back.
Uncle Sam's Party. Low D. If not F, actually.
No, I'll say D because it does have the star decal on the grip, which is something that weapon colors can't do. It's hard for a Colt single action just because there's not that much surface area to play with decals.
If you should go above the Uzi because you can't recreate it with colors. Yeah, true, I guess. Mid D.
I'll say mid D.
Slightly above Velox, but just barely. I think this one's Clyde? No, Justice Pearl, sorry. I don't have a higher condition, sorry guys. Not letting it matters very much. This is F.
Yep, this is very easily recreated with weapon colors. If anything, the fact that this one's well worn is actually something unique about it, because Lord knows the skin doesn't have anything else going for it.
This is okay.
I like it.
The cylinder's okay, the wood texture looks okay though here, though, but I'm struggling to give it more than like a high D. High D, low C.
D. I can agree with low C, just because the fact that it is the gold plus the wood grip plus the silver hammer, you can't quite recreate it.
I'll rank it above Fire Pixel.
Thank you.
This is basically a Wick skin. This is boring. The decal is kind of okay, but it's nothing special.
The decal looks good.
Crosshair is not really enough. Surf says it's shit.
I'll say this, because I'm looking at the thumbnail on the Steam Market right now, and it has a very dark matte black with a much more pronounced chrome on the safety and the toggle, and I think that would look a lot better. The chrome is too washed out on the model, the black metal is too glossy. It could be better than it is.
I'm still struggling to give it more than like mid D or something like that.
No, I agree with D. I'm not saying that is a good thing. I'm saying the fact that it could be better than it is makes the actual skin that much more disappointing.
Little George. Kind of boring though, but I guess the Splinter camo is okay, but it's not doing much for me personally.
The only really unique thing is that decal on the grip, which you're not going to see in game, so besides that, you could just recreate it with weapon colors, basically.
Yeah, you can just recreate it. I would say high F.
Yeah, that's even really close.
Seminole. At least the gold is more present here, unlike the Key West, for example.
You get it on the mag, you get it on the dust cover, it's going to be on whatever barrel you use.
It's on the bolt catch, it's on the safety switch.
It's still a minimal amount of gold, but at least it's everywhere.
It gets more gold with the new Car 4 mods. Lower and upper receivers. I think Orthogon? Oh my god, dude.
Oh.
Now that is money right there.
That immediately turns it from black with gold highlights to gold with black highlights, and I fuck with that.
Yeah, and these parts are good too. Thanks for pointing that out. That actually moves it up a little bit there. I would actually put that like right here actually. Lone Wolf for the Nagant. I think this is okay. I know it's giving John Wick.
I was giving chains.
Bit of both, honestly. If a chain skin and a Wick
has
skin
a bit of an identity crisis. Put suppressed barrel on it.
Ooh, okay, that's actually pretty cool there.
Oh, because the 3 crowns for Sweden.
It oddly works for me, and I don't know why. It doesn't feel like it's ruining the rifle, in my opinion.
If I saw someone pull up to the range with a Nagant painted like this, I wouldn't hate them, and I feel like that's worth something on an older gun skin.
I'd say like low B on that one. The Tarnschmeiser. It's another sort of splinter camo on the MP40. I think this is like a C. It looks nice on the MP40.
I don't know. I personally have a preference against dark camos in general because it's like, what's even the point? Just paint it black. Can you settle for high D?
I can settle for high D. Not better than the Gurkha then, I guess. The Wolf ornament. This is gorgeous. This is a really good comment, I think.
I love the wolf ornament.
The stock could be a different color, I think.
You're not going to see it. I like the black with the gold and silver detailing on the barrel.
Yeah, this is an easy A. Slightly higher than the puncture shot. Reptilian 2 heads. Same issue as the R93. Except I think thematically this one fits a bit better for the whole like Wild West thing, snakes and stuff like that.
It's like with the R93 with the wooden stock. Something about the snakeskin pattern on traditional looking rifle stocks and shotgun stocks just looks good.
I'd say actually this is slightly better than like the Wave Snake. You guys liked Purple Haze?
F.
Moving swiftly on. The Chikara from the Bodhi safe.
Ugh.
I think right around here. It doesn't even have a nice color like the Wave Snake. It borders on Vanta Black, and the tan isn't very nice. This is boring as fuck. I don't like it.
No straps, no carbon fiber. It's got silver on the cylinder, which is nice, and a barely noticeable decal on the back of the grip. Like, there's nothing interesting happening here.
The Murica on the Mark 11. And this one has a habit of looking always not mint condition. I hate this. This is terrible.
To give it points because at least it is a pattern. It's not just weapon colors, you know?
Okay, true. Putting it below pixel.
Is that the Elon Musk flamethrower?
Yes. Are you saying we give this the Elon Musk Musk flamethrower F tier on principle.
I feel like we have to separate the art from the artist, you know?
Fair enough. How ironic though, firefighters though, when they were fucking defunded. That's great.
I feel like you could recreate that with weapon colors.
Not quite. If you use a weapon color, the gun becomes two-toned at best. This has 3 colors.
D at best.
D at
only
best?
because it is technically 3-tone.
It is.
You can't recreate it 1-to-1 with weapon colors, but it's pretty bad.
It is pretty boring, yeah. I think here is probably best. Ignore the fact that this is battle worn. I'm very sorry. But you can still see all the Payday dots in the general color scheme, and you can kind of see the little preview there, down there. It's still cool. Yeah. I think this is actually a pretty decent comment. I'd say this is like a B.
I agree with B.
I'd say put this here. So not only does wood not look right on the M1014, this isn't even a good wooden texture. This sucks. I don't like it. This is F. Boring, yeah. Chat seems to agree. There's no arguments here. Oh, now we're getting to a really good comment. This is one of the best comments. And in fact, I think it might actually be our first S tier. This is the locomotive. A locomotive means train. Does this remind you of anything? The blue, the red trim, choo choo? It gets even better, guys. See this? So we put the suppressor on.
The silent killer suppressor.
If this ain't the most hilarious thing ever, this is the first S tier of the entire tier list, and this is a common.
Easy S tier.
It could not be
okay,
less.
we were talking about this earlier. We were kind of theorizing aloud. Would any commons make it into S tier? Phann asked me that, and I said I can only think of one. And we both knew exactly which one. Like, it was wordless. We did not have to say what the S tier common was.
Imagine seeing that barrel right before your life flashes. I can imagine having that face pointed at me before dying. It's amazing, isn't it? The loco's incredible. So we go from the best to like one of my personal least favorites. I hate this thing, the Cosmonaut.
The Cosmonaut from the Sputnik. I really like this skin.
I don't like the Nerf gun orange and this like weird overly shiny metal, a color that I can't
the overly shiny metal.
Like, I don't know what it's trying to go for. It's too bright. I don't like it. Cosmonaut is thematically nice, but it's boring. What is the theme? I don't get it.
The theme is, I don't know, it's a mirror. Like, it is so polished, it is so shiny, it is so stupid.
I do like the chrome, very 70s, but the orange doesn't quite match in my opinion.
Look
Definitely
how
really
shiny
bad.
it is.
This is too shiny. It is like, this makes shiny look bad.
You were telling me earlier about how you like the Fade Zebra because it's just too stupid. It's so good it's bad. That's how I feel about the Cosmonaut.
This is like a boring kind of bad though. There's no zebra stripes on this thing.
It reflects the sun.
Phann, think about this. You're flashbanging the enemy with the shine alone. Where would you put this, Kyle?
As much as I love it, it is basically two-tone. I can't in good conscience put it above D.
I'd honestly take a blood trenched over the Cosmonaut.
Put it above Murica and we're even.
Above That's a lot of fucking spaces, buddy.
Put it above Murica and we're even.
Okay, fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay. When you aim a laser on it, the laser shines back into your face. Yeah. It's made out of metal. Apocalypse. So you got a little overkill logo decal there, straps on the barrel, and the welcome to the apocalypse on the receiver. This is okay.
I'd say that's a C.
Yeah, C.
I like the tape on the barrel. I like the decals on the receiver.
The wood looks.
The colors are bland, but it is a common. So
yeah, and the wood is better than the nutshell.
And it looks right on a Remington 870 as opposed to an M1014.
Modding the weapons add extra stuff to the grips. More
tape.
I
like that.
More tape on there. Oh, that's cool. Anything for the stock actually? Ooh, tape on the stock. That's good.
You know what? But bump it up to low B. I think it deserves that.
Slightly better than the Lone Wolf now. Chupacabra. I believe I have a really low condition one, unfortunately. Yeah, battle worn sadly though, but even if this was mint condition, this wasn't gonna go fucking anywhere.
That's weapon colors.
Yep, no, this is F tier. F tier. Horrible. Horrible. Bad gun. Bad. It's not even as funny as the Arctic planes. Anyway, we got the battle zone next. This rubs shoulders with the Zeal, I'd say. I'll put it a slightly above Zeal because I prefer this darker tone. This one could either be kind of cool or just going to make us cry. It is the modernized. For the light crossbow.
I like it.
It's given too much Vanna Black.
Hear me out though. The decal is unique with the one down symbol, which I think is a nice sort of wink and a nod to the fact that crossbows were meta for a while. The carbon fiber limbs actually are a thing on modern crossbows. And the separate black texturing that's more camouflaged in the body looks really good.
I think it's a little too dark for my taste though, but I think I can actually get down with your reasoning now. Low B.
It looks better than the dog eat dog. I'll say that.
Definitely better than Dog Eat Dog. Here, because the plaid is more visible, I would say that it gives it a little bit more character. It's nothing spectacular, though. You know what? I'm giving it C, actually. Lumberjack.
Is it really better than Gurkha, though?
Damn, the Gurkha's really defending its place here. Actually, this feels more correct. Rubbing shoulders with Gurkha.
I don't like this one.
You said you like the biker skins, though.
I forgot the muffler existed. This one doesn't look that good.
I think this one's fine. I like the blue. Very biased here.
We know you like blue.
How is this one bad? I like this one.
The flames just don't look right. It looks like someone stretched a flame texture just like over the entire gun and then just removed it over the receiver, so now you just get the edges of it on the handguard and the stock. And the flame texture doesn't even look that good to begin with. It's like a blue outline on black flame. It looks weird. It's not better than the Gurkha.
This is like the second fire pixel now, because I feel like it's like here.
No,
if
I think it's gotta be
here. D?
No, I think it has to be D. Like, the flames just don't look good on that one.
I like the flames on the muffler. I'm still putting it here. Put a question mark next to it if you need me. I like the muffler personally.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Can we at least agree on M9 Shepherd? This one's cool.
Yes, we can absolutely agree on M9 Shepherd.
This is like a good Jimmy skin. This one has normal maps. I see like the lines on it are kind of shimmering a little bit. I feel like it's pushing A, honestly, because for a common, this is really good, actually.
Considering that this basically the same texture showed up on the Protector and it was a legendary, I feel like it can go low A at the very least.
I like it a bit more than the Dynamite, actually.
Yeah, okay.
Longhorn.
That is the...
F.
Yeah, Longhorn.
Fuck the goat skins. They're terrible.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Is it that bad? Like, actually, like, objectively.
Yes. I hate these colors so much, bro.
You're right.
You got cum white, piss yellow, and shit brown. And again, it's just this disgusting matte finish that just looks terrible. I hate it. The goat on it looks cool, but no, that's...
Yeah, that's really all I was saying is the decal. But other than that, it is just tritone. The tritones aren't good. And also, I just noticed, Longhorn is a species of goat, but it's one word.
We got another typo in the goat skin save.
Not only did we get another one, we are 2 for 2 on typos in goat skin. Yeah.
Glorious on the Levin Sauger. I like Arctic Camo. I think this one actually works, unlike the Arctic Plains.
Arctic Camo, yeah, it looks great, and it looks great on this.
Very tasteful, not too much of it. You know, it's not just fill bucketed. There's enough stuff to break things up. Boreas is good. Good chain skin. High C, under the Seminole.
I'll agree with that.
Big present. This, is a bit weird.
Big present. Fucking regift it.
This one also apparently did not make it down the chimney in one piece.
This one, that is a salad.
That is a salad. Like, I don't feel much for it.
If it wasn't for the piss yellow on the grip and the ammo box, it would be a weapon paint.
I'm thinking lower half of D. I'd say right here is probably good. It's still better than some of these because it has some personality, but it's not a very nice one. Dog vomit looking ass skin. Yeah, I think that's pretty valid there. The street heat. The decal's cute, but overall the colors don't really inspire. This decal is on the wrong side, should be on this side. I know there's text there, but still. The glowing barrel is a nice touch, I guess, but overall this doesn't really inspire, honestly. I do like the decal.
I can see what they were going for, but they fell a bit short with it.
Actually, I think this is quite a comfortable place to put it, just because the decal does set apart from the rest of these here.
I can agree with that.
If the barrel will actually glow with the missives, it look good, probably, but even then the rest of the colors aren't very good.
Is it?
This one! This one requires a lore dump, guys. So this one already looks fucking ass, right? And this is called the Opulent.
Bad.
No,
Horrible.
This is an imposter. This is not the Opulent. This is the Orangeite. And I have proof. Opulent. You'll see the two skins come up. This is what the Opulent was supposed to look like. If this was what we got, this could have been like a B tier skin. But no, we got this fucking imposter that got the wrong name but still got in the game. And this skin is fucking terrible. I will never forgive this skin for taking the spot away from the real Opulent. Fuck Orangeite. Genuinely fuck it. Bottom of fucking F.
It's okay to dead name the Opulent.
On the right side, we got the Bulldozer, which is a fantastic community KSP 58 skin. This is like high A. This feels like an uncommon or even a rare, I'd say. Tons of detail, fun colors. This is how you do like a bright orangey. Oh, this is yellow, but still.
I really love the explosive decal in the ammo box. Like, that's just poetry.
Gotta love it. Love this one. I would say just below Riot. Any Ruby fans in the chat? Because we got Crescent, the Crescent Rose. This looks like if you took Ruby Rose and turned her into a gun. Now, depending on whether or not you like Ruby, this could either be great or terrible. Kyle and I happen to
really like Ruby.
Yes, and it's quite tasteful, and you can't recreate this with weapon colors because of the detailing. You can't get these specific parts marked out, right?
Yeah, I think some of these colors actually are just flat colored decals.
I would give this a low B.
Low B is good.
It is kind of devoid of detail though, but there is a Ruby bias here. Now, this a man called Hero. Pardon the low texture quality, though that's not the fault of the skin. And it's not Nerf gun syndrome. It's on both sides. This is a really neat decal for a common. This feels like a rare.
This could be an epic. This could be an epic. I'll say it.
I would say it's honestly, it's so close to the bulldozer.
I'd say above the bulldozer, honestly.
Lost respect for the bulldozer.
The Chris came out with the ninja pack, so it fits real good. That's very true.
That's true.
It's just so dingy. I know. The flame is okay though. It stands out, but the rest of it doesn't. I'm not feeling the lower receiver being a different color. Like the shine just stops. The grip
it does
is not
feel like
nice.
with the lower the grip and the stock, they just kind of gave up with the skin. Like the front half and all the chrome looks good, but
I don't like this one. This is like D.
I'll agree with D.
Generously here, red stars. Homelander. This is given PJ vibes, honestly. This P90 is about to go to bed with a glass of warm milk, and it's holding one of those candle holders and those really long nightcaps. It's kind of a funny skin. It's not very cool though. Glass of warm milk.
Warm milk. That would be a better name for this than Red Star.
It's not good, but it is funny. I'm honestly putting it above Gurkha for all this.
Get bent.
I can put it below Gurkha.
One below Gurkha.
The Prospector, or the Awesome, but on a gun that's not as good as the M308. It's this weird, not gold color that I personally like, but not on this gun in particular. I like it on the M308.
I don't like it at all.
I don't know. It's too little of it on this one. Not feeling it, really. So this one is probably going to be like a D tier.
I do hate the two different colors of orange. I'll say that.
I will put it above the Cosmonaut.
Don't put it above the Cosmonaut.
I'm putting it above the Cosmonaut. I think the Pixel War is all right. And fun fact, though,
okay.
I'm pretty sure that the Pixel War camos used to be like a pretty common mod on Mod Workshop, and now it just became an official skin. It's harmless and you like the blue, yeah. And the pattern is actually quite interesting because of all the like gradients and stuff like that. Looks like shattered glass a little bit.
And it could be a weapon color. Like, it's not, but it could be one.
Maybe, but it doesn't exist though, so that's fine. It's immune to that. It is actually given very slight Fruitiger Arrow vibes now that I look at it. Those kind of running like Windows Vista or something.
Stop biasing yourself into the mid-common.
See? I would put it here. This is USO Commando. You can go there. Lead Dead Plaid. Sorry, Sydney.
That's really bad.
This is the worst Sydney skin. All you're getting is this barely visible zipper and horrendous artifacting, and I don't even think it's because of its like the quality.
The plaid isn't even on the blue, it's on the black. Like, why?
This is dog shit.
This is dog eat dog shit.
Legionnaire. It's not bad, but it's not inspiring me like most chain skins. This is whatever.
That is that is certainly a camouflage.
Throw it in D. Hagelbrack. Unlike the other dark camo ones, this one does nothing for me. I don't like this one as much as the Tarnschmeiser or the Nagant. Don't like it.
Like, minus that very subtle camo pattern, weapon colors.
I'd say that this is right
D?
here. F. I will
Slick
say
AF, but I'd be mistaking this for stock.
True, yeah. We got the Blue Tundra. This was one of my first weapon skins. Love this skin. This skin is gorgeous. The only thing that slightly detracts from it is the fact that the Meta foregrip, which is the hollow handle, removes that pattern. But the blue is still nice.
That being said, that foregrip was added after the save. So you can't hold that against it too much.
You do not like the blue metal? You're in the wrong chat, Fug.
Yeah, we kind of love this.
I'm giving this an A, honestly.
We can give it an A. A is good.
Higher than Puncture Shot. Not quite as nice as these ones. It still feels like a common, but it's an extremely good common.
You know what? It could be an uncommon. It wouldn't be bad as an uncommon.
I'll take it, yeah. Love the Blue Tundra, though. Oh, it's my baby. Even after the shotgun nerfs, I still stand the ISMA. And not only do I still stand the ISMA, I used the ISMA before the Spec Ops pack in the skill rebalance. I used it with 7 rounds in a dodge build, and I liked using it. It worked for me. They call me 007. 0 health, 0 armor, 7 shells. It's definitely a couple with the Insomnia. Lip Gibber, Bodhi Safe, same story, different shit skin. There's not even a pattern on this one.
Even the Micro Uzi one had a slight pattern on the grip. This one is just white lower, bluish metal upper.
Yeah, no, F tier. You can go right next to the to the splitter.
I fucking love Genesis. It's Community 4, yeah.
Yeah,
but
you got the Bend-Aid dots, you got a really nice shade of blue, you got the splatter pattern. Again, ignore the quality. This is nice. This is a really good common. This feels like an uncommon, actually. This one?
I was just gonna say, yeah, that could easily be an uncommon.
Yeah, so this one, I'd say, is definitely like a B. Hi, hello. This is Phann from about 2 weeks later. In the stream where we covered the epic skins, someone in my chat mentioned in passing what the Genesis skin does to suppressors, so we quickly decided to check it out. Not only does the cool paint pattern continue on them on on the right side, a cute little shh is written, which is great, even if you can't see it normally. But if you decide to put a budget suppressor on it, you get... This was enough for us to boost the Genesis all the way from B to A tier, which always felt more appropriate to me in the days following that stream, and this gave me a fun excuse to do so. Oh my god, it's... Eagerly awaiting Amcar throwback to direct S tier, no bias.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We have words. We have words to say.
That's the headline. Does not look good.
Russian is kind of fun, but there's really not much else to this skin. I would give this like low D. Then
this can go higher than the Cosmonaut even.
Yeah. The red looks like an error decal. Kinda.
It looks like a Russian error decal. Like missing texture.
Under the radar. This is cute, right? A nice blue. We can't quite recreate this with weapon colors because the grip has a nice like, you know, dark blue to it. It's subtle, but it's very nice.
And the slide has a little stealth decal, which is awesome.
Here's the best bit. You put a suppressor on this thing, a mute sign. This skin, it's simple, but it's really cute, especially with this decal on it. I love it.
I love Under the Radar. I use it in all of my stealth builds. This is the perfect skin.
I'm giving this low A because of that little decal.
It has to be A at least.
Let's see, Little Leopard.
Nope.
For a second I thought it'd be fine, but no, I don't like these colors at all. Dark gray, maroon, no. It's really dingy, don't like it. Zorin is somewhere in D. It's not quite F because the pattern is interesting, but yeah. It's almost okay. It's just a bit too busy. I like the color scheme and I like what they're going for because it's the tiles though in front of the overdrill safe.
If the tiles were only on the slide or only on the grip, it would be so much better.
Yeah.
The fact that it's on both is too much.
Yeah, it's way too busy. A generous low C.
Better than the Gurkha?
Yes.
Fine.
I like the reference. Double OG. Unfortunately, I have a battle-worn one, but you have to bear with me. This is sick. Colors are tasteful. I like the reference to Bond here. The little, like, you know, the gun barrel pattern on it. This is a really cool common.
I especially love that double OG. G is the 7th letter of the alphabet.
Oh, shit, really? Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
You thought this was just called dog. Like, this is a common that feels like it should be uncommon. This is...
At least. It could be rare, even.
I'm putting this above Blueprint. A real... easy. Tuck it in there. F tier.
Right along.
Soapboxing about this, the GL40 is the best grenade launcher, and Kyle and I will not accept criticism otherwise.
Anyone who says Compact 40, you're wrong. Anyone who says China Puff, you're wrong.
It is, though. Yes, thank you, Kat. Yeah, anyone who says anything else, you're banned from this chat. No, I'm just kidding.
Not actually, but...
War Pig. Again, I don't have anything better broken in, but it's fine. It's got
I like the decal.
It's got Nerf gun syndrome, but it's not as bad as some other guns that we're gonna see later on.
Stock textures, meh. There's like warning signs, I guess, and then the decal on the front. Like, I want to like this one a lot more than I do. Too brown and green. There's a lot of detail here, but none of it really does anything for me.
And you're gonna cut off the stock anyway, so.
And the barrel.
I think the decal still stays. I think I'm gonna put this just smack in the middle of D somewhere. Just toss it in there. Can't really tell. Maybe like right here. I'm pretty sure the barrel stays. Yeah, no, it stays. It does stay.
I want to like it so much more than I do. And it looks awful with the sight bracket, just kind of...
Yeah, Poser Bash.
Poser Bash. I like it.
What?
It's a nice pink, and the dark plaid on the stock is actually visible, unlike the Jocelyn one.
Fair enough. It is a nice pink, I suppose. I'm not putting it above D, though.
D's fine, but I don't think it deserves F, is all I'm saying.
Worse than the War Pig. Now, the Duke one...
Oxidator. That's a word, I'm sure.
It does kind of work with this thing, but it's still really boring. Like, it's not much different. Look at it. It just turns it puke green.
And also the whole auction lot sticker, the only unique decal on the Duke Commons, is going to get cut off.
So this is going right next to Nutshell, I'd say. Duke just screaming, I'm gonna regret this!
Yes! The mosh time!
This is one of the better common Sydney skins because the zipper is in full display. The plaid could be brighter. If it was as bright as Pogo Time, it'd be a lot better, I think. It's okay for what it is. It's not much, but it's acceptable. I would put it like low C. It's a little bit better than the Pogo Time. It's right next to the fucking Janissary. It's the same fucking thing.
It's the same picture. This rifle is great.
This rifle kills pigs. Now, going back to what Kyle said earlier, in some cases, a skin that's kind of similar or whatever, like the wooden skins work well for the Galant, in my opinion. The decal alone makes it really fun. S is pushing it a little bit. This is going to be a bit controversial, I think, just because like either you're going to really lean into that decal or whatever, but I think the wood pattern is nice, I'd say. Arguably, I'd say it's a little bit better than the stock one, honestly. Like this actually feels a bit like an actual real one. Fallout New Vegas reference, yeah, exactly. Fug says, I love killing pigs, so yeah. I would give this like B.
I
Yeah,
think
B. I would say better than the Lone Wolf. I think that's a good place to put it. I don't like it as much as this rifle. The metal's a bit too dark for my taste. This text is kind of cool though, but it's very small.
It's also really the only thing this has aside from the lighter wood.
Still looks worn as well. This is actually mint condition, and this still looks worn.
I think it's got to go C, right? Like
low C, lowest C.
Lowest C.
The early skins in Payday 2 were really bad, but this one, chromed combustion. Yes. This goes hard, and it's a common. It's honestly on the same level as Blue Tundra. It looks like a common still, but it's so good. No medic bags needed for this one, except for the cops. This one's amazing. You could say that you could recreate this with zinc. No, the zinc color that you get at Infamy 53 isn't quite there. It's just a bit too dull. And besides, it's a common. You can get it pretty easily though, and just for 3 cents, you can get a slightly better version of this. Not quite 3,000 hits per minute though, but it's so close. The Axiom. Jimmy, why?
It's technically 3-tone.
No, I'm not taking it, Kyle. No, this is worse than Velox. This is worse than Velox. F.
Carrot.
We carrot. Chad is so fucking like going hard tonight. It's crazy. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I can rave about this skin so much. So this was a common, right? A common from the wolf safe, the Scarred. So here's the thing. Even back in the day, the wolf skin commons that were like 3 cents. This common from the same safe was $3 because of this fucking sticker. This sticker makes like what would otherwise be like an okay common, not amazing though, but this ties it all together. This is an impossibly cool sticker right here. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation here, but for Kung Ok Fosterland, like for King and Fatherland, like the wolf biting the knife. Like, God, it's so cool.
And the rest of the rifle's color scheme matches with the sticker's color scheme. Oh, it's perfect. This rifle has so much drip.
It is S tier.
The fact alone that it was going for $3 when every other wolf common was going for 3 cents, like, that's literally 100 times more.
We got another Eagle Heavy Banger Flight. Pun, by the way, with an eagle on it, a really nice feather decal, and the white looks gorgeous on this thing. Like, this is great, actually. This is a really good common.
Community 7 went fucking hard. That can be A. That can even be A.
A tier, definitely A tier.
Does the Eagle Heavy even have any bad skins?
Just toss it in here. I don't even try to like sort out D tier. Battle Zone. This is also like gonna go right next to the Zeal, I think. Yeah,
the other battle zone
goes right here. Everglade from the Scarface skin. This is basically the Key West again.
Yeah, except no red sling. So even less character to be removed when you start modding it out.
Yep. So that is F tier. Snow Cam. Are we doing this again? Are we putting another Arctic camo on a bow? Please don't be shit. This is this is slightly better, but still suffers from fill bucket a little bit. There's too much of it still. Like the wheel should not be camo.
Wait. Huh? Is the camo on the bowstring?
Hold on. Shut up. There's no way. Cowbow.
We learned nothing. We have learned nothing.
Milk it. Do it now. Fuck. You're making it worse. F tier. Right next to Arctic Plains. Guy Fieri. This is lame. I'm sorry. This is lame as fuck. I don't care.
This is really lame.
Again, ignoring the fact that it's well
flame
used.
Stickers.
Yeah, it isn't even like doesn't feel like it's been applied properly. This sucks. Also, the faded flames on the grip look like shit.
Does it get better with other grips?
That's worse. Oh god, no.
That's really bad.
I think it's just barely the top of F at this point. Welcome to Diners, Drive-Ins, and Deagles. Assault wave. A cute reference to the assault bar, but it's really boring otherwise. You could probably recreate this with weapon colors too.
Is a really nice decal.
Yeah. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh. The decal is nice.
Honestly, if you can get one good decal out of a common, you're doing something okay.
It's not even right. But it's a decal though. I know it's not correct though, but it's a decal. Vanilla is police assault in progress. You think that's gonna fit on the gun though, Fug?
I think this one deserves to be above the Gurkha.
Fenris, kinda nice.
I like it.
I kinda wish the slide was a different color. color. Does it change? No. Okay, no. It's okay.
I put it on par with the Gurkha, to be honest. Like,
Gurkha?
it's on the
Okay.
same level.
Okay. Slightly better than the Gurkha. Vintage, I don't know what this is referencing.
I think it's just older Desert Eagles with, like, the Parkerized finish.
It's not doing much for me. It's inoffensive,
No,
but
I
it
don't
is
like
kind of
it.
boring, honestly. Brown sights. Oh, that just made it worse.
Oh!
That immediately puts it down like an entire tier. That's bad.
And it was already, like, D at best.
Below this, though, because it's not
Yeah.
even Guy Fieri. This one I have words for. This is old Cloaker camo. I think that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I'm not a huge fan of the way the metal looks on the receiver. That could have been matte, I think. Low B. I like that Cloaker reference.
I'll allow it.
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay.
More like, no. I don't fuck with this too much. That was a Chinese New Year skin. Constructive criticism. I think a bit less of this metal pattern would have been better. Something to break it up, because it's just too much of it. And this color is not very appealing. I don't like this beige. And not quite no, I guess, though, but it's not great. At this point, like, I don't even fucking know. Just throw it somewhere above Tarnschmeiser.
I love this one.
This is an interesting common. I don't know what it's trying to go for, though, but I can respect the detail for a common. This is decent.
Absolutely.
Low B, I think. You seem to really like it, though, so I'll give you a little bit of sway on this.
No, yeah, I'm good with B. I put it at least at the same level as Night Stalker. Hang Loose is interesting.
This is the Chikara, but on a bigger gun.
And it does have a bit of texturing on the cream-colored bits.
Yeah. Toss it in fucking D. D is so disorganized. Thoughts on Bodhi? The heister? Don't like him. I just think he has really bad voice acting. That taser got destroyed. Torn 999 on the Jimmy save. I kind of like this one. The tasteful stripe. I like it.
At least
solid.
it's not just orange and black.
Yeah,
It's above the Velox at the very least.
C?
Let's do C.
I like it more than the Wave Snake. Ancient.
It sure is.
I can appreciate the effort, though, but this
Yeah,
aesthetic
lots of
doesn't...
detailing.
It doesn't do a whole lot for me. The Scorpion.
It's very brown.
The Scorpion is cool. I can see the vision a little bit. Could be some improvements, though, around here, though.
Yeah, it's just way too brown. I'll give it low C.
Okay, I think that's probably...
I think so.
Yeah, I think low C. Osterberg.
Basically, the Poser Bash Pink, which I already really like. There's more of it. I like the blue foregrip as well.
I don't.
I think it's cute because, like, the original CMP has the tan foregrip, which doesn't really work, and the blue foregrip, which doesn't really work. But it does kind of work, you know?
I would say somewhere around C. I would say higher than the G3.
Yes.
I bought a battle-worn one earlier today, though, but it doesn't matter. So, like, first of all, this is the one case where the battle...
so much.
This is the case where the battle-worn actually does affect it in terms of, like, our ranking, because the Longhorn Hunter in the same safe, this is the Dallas safe, is also a wooden skin for the M308. When it's battle-worn, it looks all right. It looks like worn wood, right, Kyle? On this thing, which is already a wooden FAMAS, which is already bad news fucking bears, it looks like... I'm just gonna show you. 3, 2, 1... If this was mint condition, this would still be terrible.
It looks like wood painted on. And in case you had any doubts that it was wood painted on, when it's anything less than mint condition, the wood paint peels off to reveal bare metal underneath.
This is the fucking inbred French prince right here. This is F tier. Not as bad as the
No,
Orangeite.
it's one above the Orangeite.
We are
Like,
dead naming the fucking Orangeite.
It's not only okay, it's necessary.
Wood on parts that physically can't be wood is super cursed. True. And then we have Coin Ops, which ain't much better. This is ass. I don't like this one. It looks like gaudy wallpaper. The golden magazine doesn't do anything for me. The rest of the gun is gray. This kind of sucks. Don't like it. Right next to the big present.
Yeah, that's fair.
Gator Masher. Litten Skit. I think this translates to little shit, by the way.
It does.
I don't know what's going on here, but I can get down with these marks.
I really like the patterning on the slide on this one.
But it's not a little shit. It's actually fairly good. Low B.
Low B.
Unfortunately, this is battle worn, but I actually think this is one of the skins that actually would look better battle worn. But this is Half-Life right here. And you know what? I dig this. This is pretty good for a comment. Even if it's mint condition, it would still look pretty good. Nothing super mind-blowing, but I can appreciate it. I'd say that this is like right next to the Tor, I'd say. I think that's the Copperhead on the Shimano 88. This is like the Tor if it was not as good. It looks weird. I don't like the way that how it handles like the sheen on it though, because it doesn't cover the entire slide. It's Vanta Black too.
It's copper. It's copper. They said it was going to be copper, and that sure is copper.
I don't fuck with this, honestly. This is really boring.
No, I don't like it.
This is basically F tier. It can go next to the Hagelbrack. Palito Madre. I do like these engravings here. It gives it a slight Bioshock vibe, actually, but not really feeling too much for it outside of that, really.
No, it's
Duke, by the way, right? The pearl,
Yeah, it
is
is.
kind of cool, I guess, but it's not really anything crazy.
It's nothing special, and the decal is very subtle.
Toss it there next to the hang loose. That looks good.
It doesn't really work on the Thompson, but it is a really nice camo.
If this was on like the Compact 5, then we'd be fucking cooking, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Low C, because the skin is cool, it doesn't fit the gun.
I'll agree with that.
I have words to say about this one. I have words. Royal Blue. I know this was made before weapon colors, but even then, this is lame as fuck. This is a community skin, by the way. Someone in the community made this and thought it looked good. They thought that this was acceptable. You want a Royal Blue, guys? This color is literally called Royal Blue. You could just fucking make this. Comparison. It's the same thing.
It doesn't fucking change.
I think I'm more biased against community skins, though, because the community should have made something good, but they didn't. Join the Pan Court. You want to talk to these lovely people here.
You can't just put your name before everything you do and call it branding.
Fucking watch me.
Pan stream, pan brand.
Oh, God. This doesn't look any fucking different.
Just slightly different wood,
literally the
slightly
same.
different metal, and a decal that you're never going to see in game because your hand covers it.
I don't even care where it goes at this point.
I do use Special Force just because this is kind of an example of what I was talking about. Like, yes, it can be one-to-one recreated with weapon colors, but at the same time, the colors are good. Like, if I was going to use a weapon color on the Car 4, this is probably what I'd do with it.
It's kind of boring, and also this decal's on the wrong side. It should be on this side. I'm sorry, Kyle, but I'm putting this in, like, F tier. This is not good.
No, that's fair.
Speaking of F tier, I don't need to show you the comparison again. You already saw it with a cavity. This is a piece of shit.
And it's also called the Royale Blue because the same person made several skins, all with the same blue and black color scheme, gave them all the same name, and they added 2 of them.
I'm going to say this as nicely as possible. Screw you. You didn't deserve to get picked. There's so many more talented people who deserve to be in the saves, though, more than your talentless, bloated bullshit. Fuck your stupid non-skins.
Jesus Christ.
I'm out for fucking blood, and I'm the blue guy. You legitimately stole those positions from better skin makers. Happy thoughts. I'm not gonna become like a fucking pariah now, am I? This looks like you dipped it in a fucking swamp. I don't like it.
What?
What?
It's fucking Flecktarn, you uncultured hack.
I know it's Flecktarn, but I don't like it on this thing. It looks
Fuck
like
you. I like Flecktarn.
Cat likes it. Onion of Ohio
A
does.
Flecktarn enthusiast, we got 3.
A can of green beans. Now the duck is out for blood.
Wait, am I the duck?
Yeah, people keep calling you a duck because they don't know that you're actually a Porygon too.
What the fuck?
People don't know Pokemon.
I mean, it's
Forget-
based on a duck, but you're not. But have I been a duck this entire time?
People
Is
keep
that how
calling you-
people see me?
People call you a duck, yes. I don't like this one. I'm sorry.
See, at least I'm not going to accept that it's worse than classic tiles.
Fine. You are as important part of the stream as I am. You'll get your swamp FG42. But here's what we could both agree on. Chromed Dominator. You thought Chrome Combustion was
yes.
cool? Chrome Dominator has an even cooler name and is on a gun that's really good. I love this skin. This skin, I'm head over heels for it. It's so good.
I
And
do
it's
like
a
Chrome
common.
Combustion better.
Dallas-
It needs a little less chrome. Like, you just dip the entire front end in chrome. Like, more detailing at the front. Like, if the barrel itself within the heat shield was black, I think that would look pretty good.
Okay.
Everything's chrome in the future.
Because I personally just want to give the Buzzsaw the edge, though, because the Buzzsaw is better than the Flamethrower.
But the aesthetic of the chrome combustion looks better. It balances the black and chrome better.
The longest name for the dullest fucking broom handle skin. Anyone want to try?
Acapulita?
Thanks for pronouncing it in full. without even like breaking a fucking sweat. Yeah, Hacapolita. Moving swiftly on. This is an old favorite of mine right here. I like this one a lot. Victim Shower from the Slaughter Safe. It's simple, yes. It's a gray Bronco, but the blood splatter stands out, looks really good. There's also, like, red trigger, red hammer, and the name is badass.
The name goes so hard.
Victim Shower, that's amazing. Like, this is a really good common right here. You love the idea that it's an
execution tool.
It goes hard. This is at least a low A.
I'll give it A.
A Quick Draw Hunter. It's tasteful, but
Yeah, it's that.
it's not the Lafayette Hunter.
D.
D, yeah, definitely. Right next to the On Point. Tijuana, meh.
Meh.
This is honestly on the same level as the Wave Snake, even the same color and same idea with like a subtle pattern.
much.
I think it's worse than the Wave Snake though. I'm feeling D on this one, honestly. Medic bag. I mean, it does fit the goal. It's too dull though. But let's see. Can it save itself by having some interesting barrel extensions? Like put a big old suppressor on it. Nah. Love the reference, you like the dull colors.
But it's boring.
I'm feeling like just toss it somewhere in here, honestly, with the rest of them. Maybe on the higher end, because the medic bag is kind of nice.
It's a nice decal, but it's a really bland color scheme.
It does look nicer than stock, but
it's got 2 decals.
I can't fucking stand the Duke safe, man. It's so boring. I can't do it. I'll give it points for being slightly better than stock. Darker vandalized stock gun, basically, yeah. It's just poo brown.
Yeah, it's called copper, but it's not even really copper.
A match made in heaven right here. Copperhead and copper.
No, it's not copper. It's shiny brown. It's polished turd, basically.
All right, so last man standing. I'm not feeling this one, honestly.
It's got 2 decals. I like the 25-100 on the dust cover because that's, a
Infamy.
cute little reference to Infamy, and then it's got the sticker on the other side of the mag.
I don't know. It's given like poo brown still.
It's tactical poo brown, which means FDE.
What does that mean? Unfold that acronym, please.
Flat dark earth.
Tactical dookie. Also, you see this drought pattern on the barrel here? That's given like the cracks you see in your poop. That's not given anything else. That's given poop. Tactical diarrhea. Like I would put it in mid D. Mid D.
The desert dropping. Does it have any decal? Oh yeah, it does.
It's a really boring one. This sucks.
It's a really boring
It doesn't even
one.
live up to the name. This sucks.
Why is it black on the foregrip, but then brown on the stock and pistol grip?
Looks like a
doesn't even
shitty
have a
version
goat
of the
decal
Fallout
on it.
M16 rifle. Is it supposed to be a reference? Because it ain't hitting.
If it was a New Vegas reference, wouldn't the... Oh, the bear... Right, the bear, because New California Republic. Okay.
If there was a bear symbol right here, because there's a big gap here, by the way. If there was a bear symbol there, then we'd probably be talking. And better colors on that fucking foregrip. Is it better with like the retro foregrip though? Okay, that's a bit better. That does help it a little bit. Goated Goat 666. No way in hell you're disrespecting the goat, right? What?
What?
You're gonna be real fucking upset about some of these rankings, goat.
You just walked in here, and now we're not allowed to shit on goats anymore.
The foregrip moves this up to here. No, this is a hang loose but worse. F. This is F, because there's not even any patterns on it.
I like the name, because Charlie Don't Surf is a Vietnam War reference, the M16 is from the Vietnam War, and the Bodhi Safe is about surfing.
Born to Steal? Now this is actually quite good. I like this one.
This is also a Vietnam War reference, but this one looks amazing.
Also, this was battle worn, but this actually works to its benefit. This looks great. I love the text, the Born to Steal thing. I like the tallies. Look, they did something with the receiver here. If anything, if a skin looks better lower condition, that honestly actually might be a boon. So,
I agree. This one would look good in any condition, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. This is a solid B, but I like it more than this, than the Road Rash. Garbage fucking skin. There's worse to say about this one. Fuck the throwback.
Chad.
It was one of the first skins added to the very first community safe, and my god, it was a bad fucking omen. Okay, so here's the first thing. One, it's a skin for the amp car. The gun sucks. Why would you ever use it? This skin isn't even good enough to warrant using the amp car. If this color scheme was on any other gun, it would still look really bad though, because this is just like, this looks like stock. This is like gray and like desaturated shit brown. Furthermore, at the same time as this one, there was an amp car skin that was so good that someone had a fucking mental breakdown when they saw that the throwback got added, but not their amazing amp car skin. In fact, I think it's now called Denial in Progress. I can't find it anymore. Maybe they deleted it. It's got a metal gray. It looks bad. It's boring as a skin color. You like the little chains icon? It doesn't really do much for me. Another reason. Throwback. Supposed to be a Pay to the Heist reference, right? This looks nothing like the amp car in Pay to the Heist. Because look at this. This is desaturated shit brown. You tell me that this is the same fucking color. Furthermore, in Pay to the Heist, look what other skins would have actually made better skins. Exhibit A, the cross kill. Ooh, look, nickel plated. Fancy diamond grips on this thing. This thing would have been a fantastic skin. But no, you had to homage the AM car for some reason. And then there's also the M308, which has a nice digital camo. Why couldn't you have homaged this? Why did you have to do the fucking AM car?
If I were the author of this skin, I think I'd honestly rather you just killed me.
There was literally nothing worse than the throwback.
Fuck,
Anyway, the Hot Miami is next. The Hot Miami is next.
I don't
and this
even
one's
like
great.
the throwback, dude, and I feel offended for them.
I'm sorry, that was like literally years of pent-up rage over that skin. Fuck the throwback. Anyways, this is S tier. This is a great skin.
Yeah, Hot Miami's incredible.
This is fun. It also comes with like, this actually maybe used the amp car for a joke for a bit.
This is the only skin that's ever made me willingly use the AM car. Not even Baldwin's Armament.
Ad hoc mono.
From the Jimmy collection.
This looks like the Axiom. It's the same thing, but it's better than the throwback. And putting it above the Axiom because it's not the throwback. This sucks, by the way. I don't know what state this comes from. This one's bad. What's this little star doing on the fucking magazine? This looks like an afterthought.
Also, why does the metal just look wrong? Like, there's no shine to it at all.
This looks like you're missing textures. Look at this shit right here. The icon looks better than the actual skin. True. Toy gun. Yeah, there we go.
Toy gun looks like it's made of plastic.
Yeah, this is F tier. Don't like this one at all. I'm not feeling this. This one ain't good.
At least the gold mag is a better gold accent than the Scarface sniper rifles, I guess.
True, yeah. It could just use a tiny bit more gold. I know it's a common, but I ain't feeling this one. Funny thing, if you look at the icon here, for some reason, someone left the boost on it.
Vice and Dice is a goated name, which is very true.
Is that the best you can do? No. You're actually going down a tier. You're going right here. Twin chip. This is basically the Velux again. So right next to the Velux, which is
D tier.
Pistolero. It's got pineapples. That's kind of fun.
I like him.
That's not too bad, really, though. I'm not a huge fan of two-tone deagles, really, but I do like the grips.
I like them.
The grips actually aren't really affected by the wear either, though, so that's not too bad. It's okay. I think that one's acceptable. I would put this in like the middle of C, below the hazmat. This is nice.
I love the Tiger Shark.
It's also glossy, too. That's like an added bonus. It looks like Damascus. Oh, onion. You're gonna like some of the skins in the higher rarities, then. Low A tier to high B.
I'll say low A. I love the Tiger Shark.
Higher than the victim shower, I'd say. Piston heads, which is from the biker safe. It's all right.
It's all right.
I don't like the way the back of the gun's painted, though. That looks pretty bad.
I don't like the back of the guns, but I do really like the white flames.
Otherwise, aside from this is okay.
I like the white flames. The red could be a little more vibrant, but...
Yeah, see, right here, I'd say C tier. Castor and Pollux. This is nice. It's simple. I like the streaks on it. The name is pretty cool.
The stars are actually the Castor and Pollux constellation.
Per Asperad Astra.
Through Perseverance to the stars. Honestly, that could be uncommon. There's a lot of effort put into that. E?
I would, yeah, B. B's very good, I'd say. I think here is probably where it should land.
Right below this rifle, yeah.
Pan. For fuck's sake, really? I'm in the goat safe. I don't know how I feel about that. If you notice on the icon here, you can see that there's a goat head. The lower screwed up the texture, and you got the terrible colors. I don't like the fact that my name is basically on this thing. This is F tier. This is terrible. Like all the goat skins. The goat skins are terrible. But the fact that this one broke, it makes it the worst of the goat skins so far. You know they make slides out of chocolate bars? Buddy!
Buckhorns from the biker collection. These are some of my favorites.
No complaints. This is nice. It's a little bit dull though, but I think it does hit though. I think it does hit. It's a lot better than the other biker skins that we looked at so far.
I adore two-tone Beretta 92s. The purple grips with the flames are peak. Easy A tier. This is easy A tier at least.
Right.
I love buckhorns.
Oh, Le Grand Bleu. This is so pan-coded. No, you cannot recreate this with weapon colors. This is nice. This is going near Chrome Dominator. I have to put it above the Chrome Combustion. Billy. Still dog shit.
Still dog shit.
I cannot stand these colors.
Yeah, especially because the entire receiver on that one is brown.
Also, the orange is on the tip, so it looks like a Nerf gun now.
Literally a toy gun.
Why is there like a diagonal seam on there too? Like, it looks wrong.
Yeah, if it was just the flash hider, it would at least make sense.
The last common. We have made it through the commons. Tenochtitlan.
Tenochtitlan.
Whatever. Fucking hell. This feels like uncommon. Normally, like the Sangre skins are very, like the Toltec, very low key with the floor patterns. This is front and center. This is great. I love this one.
It's amazing.
Somewhere in B.
I'll give you a B.
I like it more than the Lone Wolf. Not quite as much as Castor and Pollock though.
And that's the commons.
We will need multiple streams for this shit, and it's only gonna get more complicated as we go along. This is me talking about the fucking throwback. This is me talking about the fucking on my head.